Okay, my name is Rabbi Daniel Kahani, and today I wanted to discuss what is the Kabbalah of time. So basically, let's start with what it isn't. The Kabbalah of time is not a tradition in the sense of what the word Kabbalah often means. So Kabbalah comes from the word to receive, and it's known as the mystical tradition that was passed down all the way, starting from Moshe Rabbeinu at Mount Sinai. So that's not what this is. I don't claim to be the holder of a tradition going all the way back to Moshe Rabbeinu or Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who revealed the teachings of the Zohar. The idea of Kabbalah of time, and the reason I call it Kabbalah of time, part of it is because it does include a lot of concepts from Kabbalah, such as the Sfirot, the divine emanations, that are the emotional ones are Chesed, kindness, Gevurah, discipline, Tiferet, balance, beauty, all the way to Malchut, kingship. That plays an important role because that's how the weeks of the year are divided. So there definitely is a lot of Kabbalah to it. But the idea of Kabbalah is also the idea, the word Kabbalah means to receive time, to know how to connect to time. Because an essential part of Judaism is to be in the here and now. And it's something that nowadays has become very prominent with mindfulness, but it's something that has been a big part of Judaism for a long time, to live in the present, to be able to receive time, to connect to time. And there are structures in place in Jewish texts that are very much shaped by time, by the Jewish calendar. And that's what we're trying to show, these structures, these hidden structures in the Jewish texts, and how they interrelate. But most important is the converse of that, which is that through the Jewish texts themselves, we can identify themes of each week, and unifying themes that help us better understand ourselves, better understand the Jewish people, better understand humanity, nature, and ultimately better understand Hashem. And it's not only about us understanding these things, but also finding expression, right? The main theme explored in the books in Kabbalah of time are the songs. And each of us has these songs in us. And we each have our own personal song. And the idea is to be able to express that song, to be able to dig deep and express who we really are inside. So this last week's Parsha Beshalach, the weekly portion that speaks of when the seed split, right, and the Jewish people finally became free. The first thing they did was to sing. And it wasn't a song where everybody was singing on their own. They were each expressing the very essence of who they were. They were prophesied. But it was a prophecy that was very much in tune with one another and very much structured in a way that everybody's expression found itself mirroring that of the leader generation of Moshe, and then everybody together sang in a way that was orderly and beautiful. And that's also the idea of the Seder. Passover Seder. Seder is called order. Passover, when we have a meal that is all about freedom, we do so in an orderly way. And the counting of the Omer that follows the Passover Seder, right? That's until we get to Shavuot. That also is an orderly way of freeing ourselves from the bonds of Egypt, from things that are holding us back, working on ourselves day by day, step by step, until we finally get to Mount Sinai, where we are in harmony with ourselves, in harmony with each other, in harmony with the world, with nature, in harmony with God. So, and that's what it takes to receive the Torah. And the Torah itself is an expression of that harmony. So, that's the goal here. Work on ourselves, get to a point where we can receive the Torah and apply it in our lives. And this is for Jews, for non-Jews, whoever is interested. There's teachings here for everyone, and it's very much my hope and my prayer that you enjoy these lessons. Feel free to reach out to me, to make comments, and hopefully we can learn together. So that's what it is. In terms of practical instructions as to how to go about it, I think the best way to do it is to see on the website what day we're in of the week, and and there are 7 books, so you can, on day 1 of the week, you can look at the text for book 1 and the video for it, which will be in the same link, God willing, and do the same thing for book 2, book 3, all the way through book 7. And after that, there's even more to explore, and we'll get to that in a later video. Thank you. Have a great day.